I teamed up with the Quinn to do this database project. Both of us are interested in the financial industry, and we chose this long dataset to do our project. We downloaded the data from Kaggle, but it's originally from the Landing Club website. And this is the database I created. It is based on the understanding of the data and the business rules. We divided our dataset into into these tables. We use check as constraints on tables, um, and here we just create the mega table, which includes all the attributes we have, and then we load the data into the table. And then we create the table with UML diagrams, and here are just calling of the stored procedures. We included three functions: views, stored procedures, and triggers. So this view here shows I use multiple parameters to show the borrower's state, employment titles, employment length, and annual income by sorting the records in descending order. And the above one is a stored procedure, which will help the users to get the information for borrowers when the borrowers are from New York, and they are titled in tech. And the bottom, I included two triggers, and I will just show you one example of the trigger. The trigger one, I created an after DML trigger called after installment insert. So MySQL will fire after the completion of the insert operation on the installment table. So I set up the condition when the installment is null. It will insert into the reminder table with values to remind the users to update installment. Now I will show you the front end. We used Shining R to show this dashboards, and we included three major functions. The first one is the overview of the loan data. So users can choose the tables and the interested, and also the numbers of the rows they want to see. And Shiny will just integrate the user's input and presents the result as the user interface. And the second feature I want to show is the visualizations of attributes in each table. So users can still choose the tables they're interested, and after that they can choose the attributes and the number of rows they want to see. And on the bottom, on the top right, we also included the description of this attribute on the user select. The third one, we provides the operations which users can manipulate with the data. So first, still the user can select the tables they want to modify, and they can set the condition by choosing the attributes and its value. Users can select the attributes they want to be modified and new values they want to assign. And Shiny just will present this information with the update result, and if like for example how many rows being affected, and if this action violates the constraints, it will respond with an arrow. The second manipulation is insert. So still, again, users can choose the tables, and they can input values they want to insert for each attributes. And Shiny will integrate all of the input as secret queries. If the action is successful, Shiny will show how many rows are affected, as well as the insert result. Again, if this action violates the constraints, it will respond with an arrow. And the last manipulation is the delete. Users select the table they want to modify, and then they set the condition and select the attributes they want to be deleted. MySQL Database will return the number of rows affected to Shiny. And in the end, we provided original data resource for users who interested in downloading.